Hi, everybody, from Midden-Wagner Gymnasium at Nelsonville-York High School. It's December the 30th, 2024, and we have the Nelsonville-York Lady Buckeyes taking on the Federal Hocking Lancers in a girls varsity game here at Nelsonville-York High School. On streaming tonight, Dakota Dunn and Corbin Wilbur. Garrett Maiden on camera. Kurt Nunley, Jim McCumber here on Total Media Sports.
Tonight's sponsors are Pidcock Glass, First National Bank, Starbrick Realty, Los Mariachis, Tri-County Career Center, Lock, Stock and Barrel, Rocky Outdoor Gear Store, and Nelsonville Public Library. And we will try to come up with a play of the game later on.
Our Pidcock Glass play of the game. Buckeyes coming in 3-5 overall, and Federal Hocking 7-3. This is, of course, a non-league contest. The Lancers in the Hocking division of the TVC, the Buckeyes in the Ohio division. About ready for tonight's national anthem, and then we'll have the starters for each team. Ready for the starting lineups between Federal Hocking and Nelsonville-York.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the players for tonight's contest.
First for the Lancers. Wearing number one, the sophomore Brindley Cottrell. Wearing number two, a senior Jaylee Osborne. Wearing number three, senior Addison Jackson. Wearing number five, junior Junie Ballou. And wearing number 20, junior Takira Walker. Federal Hocking is coached by Amos Cottrell. He is assisted by John Burdett and Joe Monday.
Federal Hocking has brought a pretty good crowd this evening.
Starting for the Buckeyes of Nelsonville-York. Ring number one is senior Elena Akulich. Ring number three, a freshman Cam Jolly. Ring number four, sophomore Maddie Pidcock. Ring five, a freshman, Veda Stalder. Rounding out the Buckeye lineup, wearing 23, senior Megan Booth. Buckeyes are coached by Mark Truax. He is assisted by Kim Klein, Connor Truax, and Preston Truax. Junie Ballou on your right, jumping for Federal Hocking. Elena Akulich on your left for Nelsonville-York. And the opening tip controlled by the Buckeyes. Elena Akulich on the right side. Over to Cam Jolly, takes a three-point shot, no good. And it's out of bounds to the Buckeyes. Maddie Pidcock inbounding. Cam Jolly from the outside puts it down for two, and the Buckeyes with the early lead. Lancers with the basketball for the first time this evening. Pass over on the right side. Cottrell passes it off.
Good defense by Cam Jolly.
Takira Walker with the basketball. Out on top for the Lancers. 2-0 Buckeyes. 7:10 to play first quarter. Pass over on the left side. Outside shot. Jaylee Osborne. No good. Rebounded by Maddie Pidcock. 2-0 Buckeyes. 6:54 to play in the opening quarter. Pass into Elena Coolidge. Dumps it off to Megan Booth, and she puts it in. Outside shot by Addison Jackson is missed, but rebounded by the Lancers. Jaylee Osborne. Shot no good. Elena Coolidge up ahead. Kim Jolly, and stolen away by Takira Walker. Outside shot by Brinley Cottrell is missed. Rebounded by Cam Jolly and knocked out of bounds by the Federal Hocking Lancers. 4-0 Buckeyes. 6:23 to play first quarter. Maddie Pidcock inbounding. Gets it in to Veda Stalter. Back to Pidcock. Buckeyes with a 4-point lead and stolen away. Brinley Cottrell lays it off the glass and in for Federal Hocking's first score. 4-2 Buckeyes. 6:07 to play, and Nelsonville-York turns it over. Jaylee Osborne lays it in for the Lancers. Game tied at 4 apiece.
And just like that, the lead is no more.
Elena Coolidge with the basketball, drives on the right side, and a foul called on Federal Hocking. Elena Coolidge will shoot 2 foul shots. The foul is on Addison Jackson.
First foul of the game.
Elena Coolidge shooting 2. First foul shot a little bit short, no good. Second attempt is good, so the Buckeyes get the lead back, 5-4. 5:49 to play in the first quarter. Takira Walker on the baseline, passes it off. Brinley Cottrell passes it in to Jaylee Osborne. Shot put up by Addison Jackson. It's missed, but rebounded by Federal Hocking. That was Junie Ballou on that rebound. And traveling called on the Lancers. Good defense by Cam Jolly. Michaela Nelson in for the Lancers, wearing 13, along with Taylor Snedden wearing 24.
Maddie Pidcock inbounds to Megan Booth.
Buckeyes with a 1-point lead, but it's stolen away. Taylor Snedden dumps it off. And traveling called on Federal Hocking. Buckeyes 5, Lancers 4, 5:08 to play in the opening quarter. Maddie Pidcock inbounds. Elena Coolidge knocked away by the Lancers. Outside shot, Taylor Snedden, no good, but rebounded by Federal Hocking, and traveling called on the Lancers. That's Michaela Nelson with the rebound. Buckeyes with a 1-point lead. Lancers with pressure. 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Maddie Pidcock with the basketball.
Has to go with it.
And the Buckeyes are going to get a 10-second violation, but they're able to get it across.
Get in there.
Laying it in is Elena Coolidge.
She has 3 points.
Driving on the left side, off the glass and in, Michaela Nelson for Federal Hocking. 7-6 Buckeyes, 4.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Maddie Pidcock on the move for the Buckeyes, up ahead to Cam Jolly. And stolen away by Brindley Cottrell. And the foul will be called on the Buckeyes' Megan Booth. Maisland calling for the Buckeyes, wearing 22.
Megan Booth's first foul and the team's first.
Audrey Klingenpill in for the Lancers, wearing number 30. Olivia Tabler wearing 12, also in. Outside shot is missed, rebounded by the Buckeyes' Elena Kulich. Rory Tabler also in, wearing 23 for the Lancers. Elena Kulich on the right side and traveling on the Buckeyes.
Buckeyes have 7 turnovers here early in the game. 2-3 for the Lancers.
Halfway through the first quarter of play here at Ben Wagner Gymnasium at Nelsonville-York High School. Buckeyes 7 and the Lancers 6. Pass inside, but a turnover by Federal Hocking. David Nungester in for the Buckeyes, wearing 11.
Megan Booth comes out. Cam Jolly to inbound.
Gets it in to Maddie Pidcock. And the Buckeyes turn it over to Carol Walker, puts it in for the Lancers. Her first score. Lancers leading by 1, 8-7. 3.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Maisland call, hands it off to Maddie Pidcock. Maddie Pidcock driving on the right side, lays it up, it won't go. And it's rebounded by the Lancers' Olivia Tabler, and Federal Hocking turns it over. Lancers leading by 1, 8-7, 3:18 to play in the opening quarter. Back in for the Buckeyes, Veda Stalder wearing number 5. She will inbound. Gets it in to Maddie Pidcock. Ball loose, retrieved by Maddie Pidcock. Elena Kulich up ahead. David Nungester knocked away by the Lancers, but it went out of bounds. It'll be Buckeye basketball. And the Buckeyes will take a timeout. Lancers leading 8-7, 3:05 to play, first quarter. Again, our sponsors: Pidcock Glass, Starbrick Realty, Tri-County Career Center, Rocky Outdoor Gear Store, Nelsonville Public Library, Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Los Mariachis, and the First National Bank. Again, we appreciate the sponsors. They allow the viewers to watch free of charge. Watch the Nelsonville-York boys and girls varsity basketball teams. Home games.
Home games only, yes.
And again, the game on Saturday was a home game at Alexander.
That doesn't make sense, but we were there. A home game at Alexander, yes. Had some good crowds down there.
Elena Kulich with the basketball off to Maddie Pidcock. Buckeyes down 1. And stolen away by Jaylee Osborne. Pass up ahead to Kira Walker. Puts it off the glass and in. She has 4 points. So warning placed on the Lancers for touching the ball after it went through the net. So the Buckeyes will have it, trailing by 3, 10-7, 2:49 to play, first quarter. Maddie Pidcock on the move for the Buckeyes. And out of bounds to Nelsonville-York.
Lancers put in 5 fresh bodies.
Brindley Cottrell wearing 1, Addison Jackson 3. Junie Ballou back in wearing 5. Michaela Nelson 13. And Taylor Snedden 24. Held ball is called. A possession error points to Federal Hocking. Megan Booth back in for the Buckeyes wearing 23. Maddie Pidcock getting a breather. Two and a half minutes to play in the first quarter. 3-point lead for the Lancers. Addison Jackson passes it off on the left side. Michaela Nelson to Brindley Cottrell. 3-point shot, but an offensive foul called on the Lancers. And the foul's going to be on Junie Ballou.
Her first, the team's second.
2:15 to play in quarter number 1. Buckeyes down 3 with the basketball. Veda Stalter. Ball loose and out of bounds to the Lancers. Brindley Cottrell inbounds. Outside shot by Nelson, puts it in for 3. Michaela Nelson.
She has 5 points.
And stolen away by Federal Hocking, and it's laid in by Addison Jackson. Veda Stalter with the basketball for the Buckeyes, and nearly stolen away. Out of bounds to Nelsonville-York. 1:36 to play first quarter. 15-7 Federal Hocking.
Ava Nungaster comes out.
I believe Federal Hocking on a 9-0 run right now. And a foul called on Federal Hocking's Michaela Nelson. Cam Jolly inbounds. Buckeyes down 15-7. Minute 28 to play first quarter. Maddie Pidcock on the left side. Passes off to Veda Stalter, over to Cam Jolly. Megan Booth. Elena Colich over to Cam Jolly. 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by the Lancers, Junie Ballou. Buckeyes get it back. And the shot blocked. Laying it off the glass and in. Federal Hocking's Michaela Nelson. She now has 7 points. 50 seconds to play first quarter. Buckeyes down 10. Maddie Pidcock with the basketball. Veda Stalter, it's blocked by Michaela Nelson. Out of bounds to the Buckeyes. Federal Hocking bringing in a fresh 5. Maddie Pidcock inbounding. Buckeyes down 10. 38 seconds to play first quarter. Veda Stalter, 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by the Lancers. That was Rory Tabler. Outside shot, Jaylee Osborne, it's missed, but rebounded by Federal Hocking. Olivia Tabler. Shot no good for Kira Walker. And the rebound, and the shot put up and in for Federal Hocking. Basket will count on the foul on the Buckeyes.
That was number 30, Audrey Klingenpeel, with that rebound and put back.
Second foul on Megan Booth.
Second team foul.
Free throw is missed, in and out. Rebounded by Megan Booth. 10 seconds down 12. And Nelsonville-York turns it over. But it'll go out of bounds to the Buckeyes. Just 0.7 of a second remaining here in the first quarter. Katie McKinney coming in for the Buckeyes, wearing number 10. And that's the end of the first quarter in this girls varsity game at Nelsonville-York. Federal Hocking 19 and the Buckeyes 7. Leading scorer in the game, Federal Hocking's Michaela Nelson with 7 points. Again, our sponsors, First National Bank, Los Mariachis, Lock, Stock and Barrel, Nelsonville Public Library, Rocky Outdoor Gear Store, the Tri-County Career Center, Star Brick Realty, and Pidcock Glass.
Please visit the sponsors, because if not for them, you would not be able to watch these games for free.
Again, our officials for this varsity game, Mike DePriest, Zachary Kula, and Justin Malmeister. Again, I might be wrong, but I think the Lancers scored the last 13 points of the first quarter. I believe the Buckeyes had a 7-6 lead.
You're not wrong. That's what it was. Yeah. Lancers are really hustling, and they're keeping fresh players in there.
Buckeyes will have the basketball to begin the second quarter of play. Elena Kulich inbounding to Maddie Pidcock. Ball loose and picked up by Federal Hocking. Jaylee Osborne off the glass and in. She now has 4 points. Pass up ahead. And a held ball will be called. Possession arrow points to Federal Hocking. 21-7 Lancers. 7:43 to play in quarter number 2. Brindley Cottrell with the basketball for Federal Hocking. Pass up ahead. Drive on the right side. Shot put up, no good. And over the back, it's going to be called on Federal Hocking. It's going to be on Junie Ballou.
That is Ballou's second. Team's first of this quarter.
Buckeyes down 14. Maddie Pidcock down the floor. Veda Stolter and lost it out of bounds. Turnover to Federal Hocking. Taylor Snedden wearing 24 back in for Federal Hocking. Michaela Nelson wearing 13. Addison Jackson passes it off to Nelson. Brindley Cottrell on the right side, 21-7, Federal Hocking, 7:15 to play before halftime. Outside shot, Michaela Nelson, it's missed. Rebounded by Brindley Cottrell, and she's fouled and will shoot 2 foul shots. Personal foul on Katie McKinney of the Buckeyes.
Katie McKinney's first. Team's first of this second quarter. Brindley Cottrell has 2 points.
Puts in the first of 2. Second attempt for Brindley Cottrell is also good. Buckeyes down 23-7. 7:08 to play in the second quarter. Elena Kulich with the basketball. Lays up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Brindley Cottrell. Pass up the floor. Taylor Snedden, and it's blocked by Maddie Pidcock. Federal Hocking will keep it. Ava Nungester back in for the Buckeyes wearing 11. Also in is number 12, Aura Swisher for the Buckeyes.
Katie McKinley and Veda Stalder come out.
Running shot is missed, but a foul called on the Buckeyes. Lancers will be at the free throw line. It'd be Michaela Nelson shooting 2. Elena Akulich with the personal foul for the Buckeyes.
Her first, team second.
Michaela Nelson with 7 points. Currently leads all scorers in this game. And the first one's good. Second is missed, but rebounded by Taylor Snedden. Lays it up, no good. Rebounded by Elena Kulich. Buckeyes down 24-7. Pass up ahead to Cam Jolly. Trying to go inside to Ora Swisher. Stolen away. Brindley Cottrell puts up the shot and in for two. Buckeyes take a timeout. Cottrell now with 6 points. Buckeyes down 26-7. 6:35 to play, second quarter.
We got full timeout, Coach White.
6:35 to play before halftime. 26-7 is the lead for the Lancers. And the Lady Buckeyes stuck on 7 points.
Yeah, they are. Federal Hocking is quick, but they're putting a lot of pressure, especially at half court, and have a lot of steals. Yeah, I have the Buckeyes with 14 turnovers to 6 for the Lancers.
Megan Booth will inbound for the Buckeyes. Gets it in to Ora Swisher.
Full court pressure by the Lancers.
Megan Booth up ahead. And a 10-second violation on the Buckeyes. Lancers with the basketball in a lead of 26-7. 6:22 to play in the first half. Takira Walker with the basketball, and a held ball is called. Possession arrow points to Nelsonville-York. Good defense by the Buckeyes.
Yes, it was. Got the Lancer player cornered over there.
Pass up ahead to Megan Booth. Nice bounce pass inside. Shot won't go down. Rebounded by Ora Swisher. Elena Kulich with the rebound and puts it in for the Buckeyes. She leads Nelsonville-York with 5 points. Pass up ahead. Shot is missed. Takira Walker back up, no good. And it's going to be laid in by the Lancers of Rory Tabler. Her first score, 28-9. Federal Hocking, 5.5 minutes to play, second quarter. Maddie Pidcock and to Megan Booth. Elena Kulich with the basketball. Puts up the shot and in, and they're going to wave it off and call traveling on the Buckeyes.
Well, it looked pretty good there for a while.
Beta Stalter wearing 5 and Ava Nungester 11 back in for the Buckeyes. Federal Hocking with the basketball on a 28-9 lead. 5:15 to play, second quarter. Nice pass inside, and it's off the glass and in for Olivia Tabler.
Her first points.
8 different Lancers have scored in this game. 5 minutes to play in the first half. The Lancers 30, Buckeyes 9. Shot won't go down. Rebounded by Jaylee Osborne. Pass over on the right side to Carol Walker. Shot is missed. And it's out of bounds to Nelsonville-York. New 5 coming in for the Lancers. Federal Hocking 30, Nelsonville-York 9, 4:45 to play, second quarter. Lancers have outscored the Buckeyes 11-2 here in the second quarter. Veda Stalder up ahead and nearly a turnover for the Buckeyes, but out of bounds off of Federal Hocking. Megan Booth will inbound. Gets it in to Elena Akulich. Veda Stalder with the basketball. Knocked away. And picked up by the Lancers. That was Ellie Needs that picked that one up for Federal Hocking. And a shot blocked by Veda Stalder. Nice block, and it's out of bounds to the Buckeyes. Four minutes, 20 seconds to play in the second quarter. Buckeyes down 30-9. Katie McKinney back in for the Buckeyes wearing 10. Megan Booth inbounds. Federal Hocking continues to bring that tough defense.
Another turnover by the Buckeyes. They're trying to make something happen, but it just isn't working so far.
Brinley Cottrell inbounds for Federal Hocking. Outside shot, Michaela Nelson. It's missed, but rebounded by the Lancers. That's Brinley Cottrell. Cottrell, three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Elena Akulich, and a foul called on Federal Hocking. Foul will be on. Looks like they put that on Ellie Needs.
Yes, the first for Ellie Needs and the second team foul of the second quarter.
Maddie Pidcock back in for the Buckeyes, wearing number 4. Maddie Pidcock with the basketball. Halfway through the second quarter of play, Lancers lead by 21. Megan Booth with the basketball. Off to Elena Kulich. And a foul will be called on Federal Hocking. Elena Kulich.
Number 5, Junie Ballou, that is her third.
I thought Kulich would be shooting 2, but they said they're calling it on the floor. Now the officials are going to get together and they're going to change it to be Elena Kulich shooting 2.
Coach Truax was questioning that also. That was 3 team fouls on the Lancers, 3 on Junie Ballou.
Elena Kulich with 5 points. First of 2 is good. Olivia Tabler back in for Federal Hocking wearing 12. Second attempt by Elena Kulich is missed. Ava Nungester trying to get the rebound for the Buckeyes, and she does. Elena Kulich off to Megan Booth. Maddie Pidcock for 3, got it. Her first score.
I think that's her first shot from the field.
30-13, Federal Hocking, 3:22 to play, second quarter. Outside shot, Madison Jackson is missed, but tipped out to Brinley Cottrell. Michaela Nelson for 3, shot is missed. Ball loose on the floor, covered up by Ava Nungester. She gets the rebound. Elena Kulich, shot is missed, rebounded by Brinley Cottrell. 3 minutes to play in the first half. Michaela Nelson for 3, and she puts it down. Her second triple, and she's got 11 points. Buckeyes down 20, 2:42 to play, second quarter. Katie McKinney off to Elena Kulich. Up ahead, Ava Nungester. Maddie Pidcock into the lane, little spin move, can't get it to go down. It's rebounded by Michaela Nelson. 33-13, Federal Hocking, 2:27 to play, first half. Brinley Cottrell for 3, and she buries it for the Lancers.
Cottrell with 9 points now.
And 7 of them coming here in the second quarter. 2:14 to play in the second period. And
foul on
Megan Booth.
Wow.
So she has 3 fouls now. And she'll have to come out back in for the Buckeyes wearing 22. Maislin call. Lancers leading 36-13, 2:10 to play in the second quarter. Jaylee Osborne with the basketball, passes it off, outside shot by Audrey Klingenpill. It's missed, but rebounded by Federal Hocking. Outside shot is good for 3, put down by Jaylee Osborne. She's got 7 points. The Buckeyes down 39-13. Minute 38 to play in quarter number 2. Elena Coolidge puts it in, and she's fouled. The basket will count. And Elena will shoot a foul shot.
20 to Kara Walker, her first. Team's 4th.
Elena Coolidge with 8 points in the game. Trying to convert the old-fashioned three-point play, but it's in and out, and rebounded by Rory Tabler of Federal Hocking. Minute 30 to play, second quarter. Shot laid up, no good. And out of bounds to Nelsonville-York. 39-15, Federal Hocking, 1:26 to play before intermission. Addison Jackson back in for the Lancers, wearing number 3. Maddie Pidcock inbounds. Beta Stalter with the basketball to Maddie Pidcock. Ball loose. Picked up by Elena Coolidge off to Kim Jolly, and she puts it down for 2.
Kim Jolly with 4 points.
Minute 5 to play, second quarter. Jaylee Osborne, three-point shot is missed. Rebounded by Beta Stalter. 39-17 Lancers. 52 seconds to play in the first half. Elena Coolidge can't get it to go. Rebounded by Federal Hocking's Audrey Klingenpill. Pass up ahead. It's missed. It was Takira Walker. And Nelsonville-York gets a timeout while Maddie Pidcock had possession of the basketball. It'll be Buckeye basketball. 38 seconds to play before the half. 39-17 Federal Hocking. Again, our sponsors, the Rocky Outdoor Gear Store, Tri-County Career Center, Star Brick Realty, Pidcock Glass, Nelsonville Public Library, Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Los Mariachis, and First National Bank. .38 seconds to play before halftime. 39 for Federal Hocking, 17 for Nelsonville-York. Buckeyes with the basketball.
And Federal Hocking is not letting up, still full court pressure.
Elena Coolidge with the basketball. Off to Maddie Pidcock. Kim Jolly on the right side. Back out to Pidcock. Gets it in, Elena Coolidge. Shot no good. May have been partially blocked by Federal Hocking. They lose it out of bounds. The Buckeye basketball with 18 seconds to play in the first half. Maddie Pidcock will be inbounding. Knocked away and stolen by Jaylee Osborne. Nice play.
A little frustration foul on the part of Maddie Pidcock.
Her first foul.
14 fouls.
16.2 seconds to play in the second quarter. Federal Hocking will inbound, leading by 22. Takira Walker with the basketball. Passes it off to Jaylee Osborne. Shot laid up by Osborne, and a foul called on the Buckeyes. Jaylee Osborne will be at the line to shoot a couple foul shots. Personal foul on Maislin Call.
5 team fouls, first on Maislin Call.
Jaylee Osborne with 7 points in the game for Federal Hocking, and her first one is good. Megan Booth back in for the Buckeyes, wearing 23. 4.8 seconds to play before halftime. Lancers lead the Buckeyes 40-17. Second attempt for Jaylee Osborne is missed and rebounded by Veda Stalter. Puts up the shot at the buzzer, off the glass, no good. It's halftime here at Nelsonville-York High School in this girls varsity basketball game between the Buckeyes and the Lancers of Federal Hocking. Federal Hocking leading at halftime 40-17. Lancers outscored the Buckeyes 21-10 in that second quarter.
Lancers have 21 rebounds, 6 turnovers. Buckeyes have 9 rebounds and 18 turnovers.
Leading scorer in the game is Michaela Nelson with 10 points for Federal Hocking. Leading scorer for the Buckeyes, Elena Kulich with 8 points. Again, we're going to have at the end of the game, Pidcock Glass play of the game. Right now, I'm kind of liking Michaela Nelson of Federal Hocking. She hit a 3 there when the game was still real close. Buckeyes may have still had the lead at that point, but she hit a triple. And
Federal Hocking went from there, kept the pressure up, went to full court pressure right after that, and it stymied the Buckeyes.
Again, we still have a whole half to play.
I was going to say that's looking like the play right there, but we have the second half, so we'll see if we can match one. Then we may have to flip a coin.
Somebody might make a half-court hook shot or something before this game's over. Got 8 minutes before the third quarter gets underway here at Ben Wagner Gymnasium. Federal Hocking outscoring the Buckeyes 19-7 in the first quarter, and then outscored them 21-10 in the second to have a 40-17 lead at halftime. Again, our sponsors, Pidcock Glass, Star Brick Realty, Tri-County Career Center, the Rocky Outdoor Gear Store, Nelsonville Public Library, Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Los Mariachis, and the First National Bank.
PA announcer Steve Cox playing his music by Alabama. He does play some oldies music too.
Obviously, he does a great job, public address announcer here at Nelsonville-York.
He and Wayne Dickin trade off occasionally, girls and boys games.
Federal Hocking back out on the floor already. Head coach Amos Cottrell probably just said, we'll Way to go, girls. Let's go back out there.
Continue doing what you're doing.
Of course, the press really hurting Nelsonville-York. They hit that cold spell that not only were they having trouble getting it up the floor, but even when they did get it up the floor, they just couldn't get the lid off the bucket. They were stuck on 7 points there for the longest time.
Well, they're getting, they're not getting offensive rebounds either. They're getting one shot and back down the court.
Join us this coming Friday night. The boys team will be back in action here at Ben Wagner Gymnasium. They host the new Lexington Panthers. We'll have it here on Total Media Sports. Again on streaming tonight, Dakota Dunn and Corbin Wilbur. On camera, Garrett Maiden. Those guys do a great job for us.
Yeah, it looks like they're all awake down there. They have the equipment. It's amazing how much equipment it takes to do these live streams, but and
how quickly they put it together.
They come in and they tear it down a lot quicker because they're ready to go. Now, when we were doing the live streams of the football, it looked like they had twice as much equipment for that. But, yeah, there's limited room here in the stands.
Just 4.5 minutes away from the third quarter getting underway. Getting the Lancers coming into this game 7-3 overall. Buckeyes 3-5.
The way the Lancers are playing, I'd like to know who beat them, who won those 3 games. They're a well-coached team.
Again, if you ever get out here to a game, check out that concession stand. A lot of good food out there.
What's the meal of the game, Jim? Taco in a bag?
The walking taco. That's my go-to.
And it's the junior class, isn't it, that
I believe
puts
so.
on the concession stand?
I think it's for the prom.
Mm-hmm. Getting back to the Saturday game at Alexander Alley, we were going to go to after the Nelsonville-York game. We were going to hang around and watch the Athens Bulldogs and Trimble Tomcats play, but we were going to the concession stand when somebody said they have a
hospitality
room, and my goodness, we walked in there, a little bit of everything.
I think I walked out 10 pounds heavier.
Yeah, they did a great job down there.
Nothing like good food, and there's nothing like good free food.
It's amazing, as long as we've been doing this together, the places we've gone, and we get talking about, we start comparing schools and what they have in the press box, and
or what restaurants we go to before the game. 2 minutes before this game gets underway. Buckeyes still haven't come back on the floor. Here they come now. Lancers leading 40-17 at halftime.
I remember we did go to a football game one time. I think it was Newark Catholic, but we actually played in town at the Newark stadium that year, and it was warm. It was
White
early.
field.
White field. It was hot, and we asked. We said, "Did you have any water up here?" No. You have any snacks up here? No. And I think they'd had a game the night before or something, and there was a cooler up there that still had some bottles of water in it, so we helped ourselves. But they had absolutely nothing. I know Fairfield Union had a great one. What were we talking about? Logan one year?
They'd hand out KFC box dinners at halftime.
Yep.
Nelsonville-York has a pretty good one at our football games, home football games.
Yes, we do. Well, we're about to get underway here. 30 more seconds.
Getting Federal Hocking leading this game 40-17. Looks like it'll be Buckeye basketball to get the second half underway.
Looks like
looks like Federal Hocking will have it.
They put in the original starters.
It will be Federal Hocking basketball to get the third quarter started. Brindley Cottrell will be inbounding.
And the Buckeyes have their original 5 in there.
Brindley Cottrell with the basketball out on top for Federal Hocking. Passes it over to Takira Walker. Skip pass. Brindley Cottrell. Shot taken by Addison Jackson. It's missed, but rebounded by Jenny Ballou. The Federal Hocking outside shot. And this time Addison Jackson puts it in for 3.
Gives her 5 points.
Buckeyes down 43-17. 35 seconds deep into the third quarter of play. Maddie Pidcock. Elena Kolich. Buckeyes flirting with a 10-second violation.
And they did get it. Continued pressure by Federal Hocking. Buckeyes cannot break it.
Lancers with the basketball leading 43-17. Takira Walker with the basketball, passes it off to Brindley Cottrell, goes to Jaylee Osborne. Takira Walker in the lane, puts up the shot, no good, and it's rebounded by Cam Jolly, gets it out to Maddie Pidcock. Pidcock drives, and a foul will be called on Takira Walker of the Lancers.
That's Walker's second foul, team's first of the third quarter.
Maddie Pidcock at the free throw line, shooting 2. First foul shot is good. Second attempt for Maddie Pidcock. It is also good. So she has 5 points. Lancers leading 43-19, 6:50 to play third quarter. Brindley Cottrell with the basketball to Addison Jackson. Goes into Junie Ballou. Passes it back out. Jaylee Osborne. Looks like the Buckeyes could have got a finger on that, but it's out of bounds to Nelsonville-York. Michaela Nelson wearing 13 and Taylor Snedden wearing 24 back in for Federal Hocking. Megan Booth down the floor to Elena Kolich. Nice pass, and she will put it in.
Elena double figures with 10.
Lancer lead is 22. Pass inside. Taylor Snedden will put it in.
Wide open.
Her first score. 9 different Lancers have scored. 45-21, Federal Hocking, 6:10 to play, third quarter.
A foul on the Lancers.
And it's going to be on Taylor Snedden.
Her first, team's second of the third quarter.
Ava Nungester back in for the Buckeyes, wearing 11. Veda Stalder inbounds to Maddie Pidcock. 45-21 Lancers. 2 minutes deep into the third quarter of play. Maddie Pidcock drives in the lane, running shot. Can't get it to go down, and it's out of bounds off of Elena Akulich. Good hustle, though, by Akulich, trying to grab that offensive rebound.
Yeah.
45-21 Federal Hocking. 5:47 to play, third quarter. And an offensive foul. Looks like a moving screen called on the Lancers. And it is going to be on Junie Balut.
That is her fourth foul. Lancers third of this third quarter.
Pass to Veda Stalder, back to Maddie Pidcock. Back up ahead to Stalder, knocked away by the Lancers. And a foul will be called on Michaela Nelson, I believe.
13, yes it was. Her second. 4 team fouls on the Lancers.
Buckeyes down by 24. Cam Jolly inbounds. 5.5 minutes to play, third quarter. Knocked out of bounds by the Lancers. New 5 coming in for Federal Hocking. Ava Nungester will inbound for the Buckeyes. Pass inside, ball loose, picked up by Elena Akulich. Nice move by Elena, and she's fouled and will shoot 2 foul shots.
Well, it was a nice spin move to get to the basket, but of course, yes, she was fouled.
Audrey Klingenpill picks up the personal foul.
Her first, and that is 5 team fouls on the Lancers.
Elena Kulich with 10 points for the Buckeyes. First foul shot is missed. Second foul shot is good. So Elena with 11 points. Federal Hocking leading 45-22. 5:20 to play, third quarter. Takira Walker passes it off on the right side. Rory Tabor. Walker gets it back. Jaylee Osborne from out on top. It's missed. And rebounded by Veda Stalder. Stolen away. Jaylee Osborne with the shot. No good. Rebounded by Maddie Pidcock of the Buckeyes. Maddie Pidcock driving. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Jaylee Osborne. 4:44 to play, third quarter. Lancers up by 23, but now it's 26. Putting in the triple is Rory Tabor.
Gives her 5 points on the evening.
Elena Kulich drives. Blocked out of bounds. Buckeyes will keep it. Katie McKinney wearing number 10, and Aura Swisher, 12, back in for the Buckeyes. (48-22) Federal Hocking, 4:26 to play, third quarter. Elena Kulich inside, strong move, but can't get it to go. Rebounded by Audrey Klingenpill. Takira Walker lays up the shot, no good, but she's fouled and will shoot 2 foul shots for the Lancers. Foul on Katie McKinney.
Second on Katie McKinney, and the team's first this third period.
Takira Walker with 4 points. First of 2 is missed. Lancers leading by 26 with 4:17 to play, third quarter. Second foul shot is short, no good. Rebounded by Ava Nungester. Elena Kulich with the basketball, drives on the right side. Or a Swisher passes it off to Kulich. Katie McKinney out on top. Cam Jolly. Elena Kulich. Cam Jolly drives in the lane, trying to get it into Ava Nungaster, but the Buckeyes turn it over. Back in for the Buckeyes, Maislin Call wearing 22. 3:51 to play, third quarter, 48-22 is the Lancer lead. Outside shot for three, Rory Tabler, and she puts in another triple, her second of the quarter.
She has 8 points.
51-22, Federal Hocking. 3.5 minutes to play, third quarter. Maislin Call with the basketball for the Buckeyes. Knocked away and stolen by Jaylee Osborne. She drives, puts it up a little too strong, no good, but rebounded by Takira Walker. Rory Tabler with the basketball. Outside shot off Jaylee Osborne, no good. Rebounded, no good by the Lancers. Back up, no good, but a foul on the Buckeyes. Personal foul on Aura Swisher.
Her first, the team's second.
Audrey Klingham-Pill at the free throw line, shooting 2. She's got 2 points in the game. First foul shot is missed. Megan Booth back in for Nelsonville-York wearing 23. Maddie Pidcock also back in wearing 4.
Katie McKinney and Ava Nungaster go out.
Buckeyes take a timeout with the Lancers leading 51-22 with 2:59 to play, third quarter. Again, don't forget about our sponsors. We appreciate them. They allow our viewers to watch Nelsonville-York boys and girls varsity basketball home games for free.
How about I read those off? I'll give you a break on that. First National Bank, Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Rocky Outdoor Gear Store, Star Brick Realty, Pidcock Glass, Tri-County Career Center, Nelsonville Public Library, and Los Mariachis.
Again, we really thank them and appreciate them. .259 to play in the third quarter. Lancers with a 51-22 lead over the Buckeyes. Audrey Klingham-Pill at the free throw line for the Lancers.
She missed her first one.
She will shoot one more. And it is good. She has 3 points. In for her is Taylor Snedden wearing 24. .52-22, Federal Hocking leading, 2:55 to play, third quarter. Maddie Pidcock with the basketball. Good defense for Brinley Cottrell, knocked away by Michaela Nelson. Held ball is called. The possession arrow points to Nelsonville-York. Maddie Pidcock inbounding. Elena Kulich hands it off to Maddie Pidcock. Back over to Kulich, takes a three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Brinley Cottrell. Cottrell quickly up the floor. Nice bounce pass off the glass and in by Ellie Needs. And she is the 10th different Lancer to score in this game. Ellie Needs with her first score. 2:10 to play, third quarter. Elena Kulich with the basketball. Puts up the shot. No good, but a foul called. Elena Kulich will be shooting 2. And the foul will be on Ellie Needs.
Ellie Needs second.
Elena Kulich with 11 points for the Buckeyes. First foul shot is missed. She currently leads Nelsonville-York. Actually, she currently leads all scorers. Elena Kulich puts it in. She now has 12. Leading scorer for the Lancers, Michaela Nelson with 10. Outside shot, no good for Addison Jackson. And it's out of bounds to Federal Hocking. Beta Stalter back in for the Buckeyes, wearing number 5. Minute 54 to play in the third quarter. Lancers leading 54-23. Outside shot, Michaela Nelson. It's missed. Rebounded by Elena Kulich. Minute 38 to play in the third quarter. Maddie Pidcock on the left side. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Brinley Cottrell. Pass up ahead. Michaela Nelson. She lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Cottrell. Blocked by Megan Booth. Nice block by Megan. New 5 coming in for Federal Hocking. Minute 21 to play, third quarter, 54-23 Lancers. And putting it in, Audrey Klingenpill. She has 5 points. Buckeyes down 56-23. Knocked away and stolen by the Lancers. And putting it in is Takira Walker. Lancers leading by 35.
Walker with her 6 points.
Then with the Lancers up by 35, we will be under a running clock. Clock still running. 42 seconds to play in the third quarter. Jaylee Osborne with the basketball for Federal Hocking. Outside
Long
shot
range.
for 3, and she puts it in.
Wow.
Her second triple. She has 11 points. Looks like there's some moisture on the floor in front of the Federal Hocking bench. Officials timeout. Clock does stop for official timeouts. 17.3 seconds to play third quarter. 61-23 Lancers. Megan Booth will inbound. Beta Stalter with the basketball. Clock at 12 seconds here in the third quarter. Knocked away and stolen by the Lancers. That was Olivia Tabler. Clock at 3 seconds. Shot put up for 3, no good, just missed. A little bit short for Audrey Klingenpill. At the end of the third quarter, Lancers 61, the Buckeyes 23. Lancers outscoring the Buckeyes 21-6 in the third quarter. Again, this fourth quarter will be played under a running clock, as was the end of the third quarter. I believe the Buckeyes have to get the Federal Hocking lead under 30 to get it go back to normal clock operations.
Yeah, we don't run into that many games. This is the first one I can remember in a long time where we've had a running clock in basketball. Football, I've seen it.
Leading all scorers in this game is the Buckeyes' Elena Coolidge with 12 points. Jaylee Osborne has 11 for the Lancers. Michaela Nelson 10 and Brinley Cottrell 9. Again, 10 different Lancers have scored in this game. So they spread out their points quite a bit.
Buckeyes only have 4 players scoring. Brinley Cottrell, for one of the smallest people out in the court, has 9 points and 9 rebounds.
Lancers with the basketball to begin the final 8 minutes. Jaylee Osborne, a long 3, and she puts it down. Her 3rd triple of the game, and she's got 14 points. Megan Booth with the basketball for the Buckeyes, 64-23 Lancers. Elena Coolidge can't get it to go.
A little strong.
Ball loose and picked up by Takira Walker. 40 seconds deep into the 4th quarter of play. Lancers leading 64-23. Jaylee Osborne on the right side. And nice steal by Veda Stalter. Stepped in front of that pass. Elena Coolidge on the right side. Spin move. Can't get it to go, but she's fouled and will shoot 2 foul shots. And of course, even with the stoppage of play and the free throws will be shot here, the clock continues to run with the Lancers up 64-23.
That foul was on number 30, Audrey Klingenpeel, her 2nd. Again, the Buckeyes in the bonus.
First of 2 is good for Elena Coolidge. She has 13 points.
She's 5 of 10 from the free throw line.
And the 2nd is good. So she has 14 points, 64-25 Lancers, 6:18 to play in the 4th quarter. Rory Tabler with the basketball, passes it out to Carol Walker. Jaylee Osborne, Audrey Klingenpeel, nice pass inside, and it's laid in by Rory Tabler.
Rory Tabler with 10 points.
Cam Jolly with the basketball to Elena Coolidge, 5:50 to play in the game. The Coolidge and traveling called on Nelsonville-York. Maddie Pidcock back in for the Buckeyes, wearing number 4, a new 5 coming in for the Lancers. 5.5 minutes to play in this girls varsity game at Nelsonville-York High School. Fetter Hocking leading 66-25. Knocked away by Veda Stalter, but picked up by the Lancers. Shot put up by Junie Ballou, no good. Rebounded by Elena Coolidge. 5 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. And a turnover by the Buckeyes. Brinley Cottrell up the floor. Michaela Nelson brings it back out. Madison Jackson, 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Federal Hocking. Judy Ballou with the shot, no good. Rebounded by Megan Booth. And a foul called on Brinley Cottrell.
That is her first foul. First in the 4th quarter.
4 minutes, 25 seconds to play in the 4th. Buckeyes down 66-25. Again, we're under a running clock. Shot is missed. Nice save by Maddie Pidcock, and Veda Stalter puts it in.
That worked.
Pass inside, blocked by Elena Coolidge, but a foul called, and Junie Ballou will be at the free throw line to shoot 2.
Elena's 2nd foul, team's first of 4th quarter. 3:50 to go in this game, running clock. Junie Ballou playing with 4 fouls. That is her first point of this game.
And the 11th Different Lancer to score. Second is missed. Rebounded by Megan Booth. Maddie Pidcock with the basketball. Buckeyes down by 40. 3:14 to play in the fourth quarter. And the Buckeyes turn it over. Ellie Needs back in for the Lancers wearing 22. Audrey Klingenpill wearing 30. And Rory Tabler wearing 23.
Brentley Cottrell comes out.
2:45 to play in the fourth quarter. Lancers up 67-27. Ball loose. And over and back called on the Lancers. Ava Nungester back in for the Buckeyes wearing 11. Clock continues to run. 2:25 to play in the game. Buckeyes down 67-27 as Cam Jolly inbounds. To Maddie Pidcock. Beta Stalter passes it off to Maddie Pidcock. Open shot for two. It's missed. Rebounded by Elena Coolidge. Takes it to the bucket, and she's fouled and will shoot two. At the free throw line. Personal foul on Taylor Snedden.
That's her second.
Clock running. 1:45 to play in this game. Just flies by when you have a running clock.
Sure does.
Elena Coolidge, first of two, is good. She now has 15 points. Lily Gura in for the Buckeyes wearing 15.
Elena's 7 of 12 from the free throw line so far. Only one other Buckeye has been from free throw line. That's Maddie Pidcock. She made her 2 shots.
Second foul shot is good.
8 of 13 from the free throw line.
Elena Coolidge with 16 points. Lancers with the basketball. 57 seconds left to play. They lead 67-29. Outside shot, Rory Tabler puts in another triple.
Wow.
Her third.
She has 13 points.
70-29, Federal Hocking, 40 seconds to play. Mason Call with the basketball. We'll have to trying to get it to Katie McKinney. Lancers take it away. Buckeyes get it back. 22 seconds remaining. Mason Call, three-point shot, no good.
It was online, just a little short.
Held ball will be called. Clock continues to run, 5 seconds. And that's going to do it for this varsity game here at Nelsonville-York. Federal Hocking defeats the Buckeyes 70-29.
What a game.
Lancers outscored the Buckeyes 9-6 in the fourth quarter. Elena Coolidge did finish as the leading scorer in the game with 16.
I'll have a few stats here shortly.
Would like to mention the Pidcock Glass play of the game. As we mentioned earlier, we'll go with
That
the
held
game
up.
was real close, but Buckeyes were leading 7-6. And it was a close ball game. Lancers had taken an 8-7 lead, but Michaela Nelson hit a triple for Federal Hocking, and that really propelled them there in the first quarter. So we're going to go with the Pidcock Glass play of the game, Michaela Nelson of Federal Hockey. She finished with 10 points. But again, she hit that triple when the game was still really close. And then the Lancers, of course, pulled away for a 70-29 win.
Yeah, that did hold up. That was the turning point of the game for the Buckeyes. And then they went in, Federal Hockey went into that full court press. And that really stymied the Buckeyes. I'm just about there. Let me get these rebounds.
Go over our sponsors once again. Pidcock Glass, Star Brick Realty, Tri-County Career Center, Rocky Outdoor Gear Store, Nelsonville Public Library, Lock, Stock, and Barrel, Los Mariachis, and the First National Bank.
Well, unofficial stats had Federal Hocking with 9 turnovers, 31 rebounds. Brinley Cottrell with 9 points. Jaylee Osborne with 14, Addison Jackson 5. Junie Ballou with 1. Olivia Tabler 2 points. Michaela Nelson 11. Takira Walker 6. Ellie Needs 2. Rory Tabler 13. Taylor Snedden with 2. And Audrey Klingenpil with 5. Buckeyes Nelsonville-York 27 turnovers, 16 rebounds. Again, led by Elena Coolidge, had 7 rebounds, 16 points. Cam Jolly with 4 points. Maddie Pidcock with 5. Veda Stalter 2. Megan Booth with 2. Was not a good night for the Buckeyes. Come in here to see a quick Federal Hocking team end up going out with a 70-29 loss to the Buckeyes.
Buckeyes dropped to 3-6 overall in the season. The Lancers improved to 8-3 overall. Once again, the final score of this girls varsity basketball game at Nelsonville-York High School, the Lancers of Federal Hocking 70 and the Buckeyes of Nelsonville-York 29. For Dakota Dunn and Corbin Wilbur on streaming, Garrett Maiden on camera, and Kurt Nunley, this is Jim McCumber saying, so long, everybody.